Hi everyone, this is Kostav and I'm here to tell you today how you can practice in your WordPress website in the live server because WordPress is one of the most popular CMS out there, and if you practice in it in the live server your skills will upgrade as well. And working in the live server is very important because WordPress actually behaves in a different way in a local server. While you are migrating to the original server or something over the internet, different plugins, different kind of features inside it behave in a different way. So you might not know why you are why while your Elementor plugin was working fine in the local host, but then again when you migrated it to the locals, I mean to the live server, you saw that some of the features of the Elementor plugin has changed a little bit. So these are the things that happens a lot because in your local server when you are practicing the WordPress, things are much more in a controlled environment, but that is not the case with the live server, because there is already a PHP version existing in their own server. There are or other PHP, not just the PHP but also server options that are there already pre-existing in the live server. So what I mean by live server is actually live hosting. So it is always better to practice your WordPress, building your WordPress website or practicing with your WordPress website in the live server. So let's have a look at how we can do that. So first of all, we will be needing a free hosting plan, because in a free hosting plan only you're supposed to practice your WordPress website building. So let's do that. So for that purpose we are going to go to Pro Free Host. So this is actually the website that you're going to go to, and you're going to create an account over here. Okay, so as you can see, this is $0 for life. Again, I'm telling you, don't do this for professional purposes, or don't do this for creating a serious website. It is not at all advisable. Not at all advisable also from the SEO standpoint, because your website won't rank if you are using a subdomain, and if you're actually hosting your website in a free hosting platform like this. So never ever do that. Try avoiding this kind of platforms, but for practicing purpose this website is going to do wonders for you. So what you're going to do first of all is you're going to go to this create account. Let me close this ad over here. Mhm. So what we are supposed to do, we are supposed to register ourselves first and then utilize it. So for that purpose I'm going to use temp mail. So this is a disposable email that I am using at the moment because I do not want to use it for serious purposes. But if you want to provide your real email address, you can do that. But try to use an email address. Try to use a Gmail address, I would say, that which you don't use very often. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to copy this, and I'm going to come over here and paste it in the email address. Okay, sorry for that. Control V. And then I'm going to select a password. Let's select any password over here. And remember one thing, while if you're creating this with a disposable email, always keep the disposable email open over here, okay? Because mail is going to come over here. As you can see, this account activation mail, you'll at least have to wait for until this particular mail shows up. Okay, so let's do this. We're going to go to this account activation, and then we're going to go to this activate account. So we already know what sort of password we have provided and everything. uh, okay, I think we have activated it. Then after you have activated your account, you are going to see this new option that will show up, which is this create new account. Okay, so just go to this create new account, and when you will go to this create new account, you will be seeing some other options like they are going to ask you that if you already have a custom domain, then you are supposed to use this as the name servers. But if you do not have a custom domain and you just want to use a free domain of their own, like this, if you add a name over here, my new website or something like that, my new web or something like that, then it will be after that a dot liveblog365.com will be added, and you can choose from this also. Different kind of .com are available over here, but these are all subdomains. Remember that what you are creating is a subdomain and not a real domain. By virtue of this, your website will be available online, but you won't be able to rank your website with this kind of domains. So I'm going with the free domain at the moment. If you have a custom domain, you can connect it, but again it is something I do not suggest. So in the case you already have a custom domain, you can opt for these name servers and change it in your in the place where you have purchased your domain. Like your GoDaddy is going to have this kind of name server places already available where you can make these changes. As you can see over here, I am going to choose this free domain option, and I'm going to go for this. I'll just click on this, and a free domain related website will be, I mean, free domain related console will be created for me, instance, or you can say will be created by for me. So it is going to take a little bit of time, like 2-3 minutes. Again, these ads are showing up here and there. So this is actually a free hosting based website. You cannot expect much from them. Let's see. So after some time, you're going to notice that the account would be created, which will be actually an instance. So this particular account will be created when you have successfully created this account. We will be able to see this manage option over here. As you can see, this manage option over here. So what you need actually is the access to the control panel, so that you can work upon installing the WordPress in this particular server. So for that purpose, we're going to go to this manage option. And in this manage option, we are going to go to this control panel. As you can see, they are already providing access to the control panel over here. A lot of other features are over here, like the DNS, the FTP password, etc. So I'm not going to go into all of that. You have this control panel which we actually want. So we're going to click on this control panel. As soon as we click on this control panel, you will see that we are going to get redirected to the control panel. But if you see this kind of screen, go to this send anywhere, and it is going to send you to the okay, to the C panel. Let's click on I approve, because this is related to the account status changes and offers and everything, and these are going to be sent to the emails that you have used in your particular free hosting account. So again, since I have the temp mail, so every mail is going to be forwarded to that account, and I do not have a problem if that happens. So let's going to go to I approve. Now the panel will load. Now this is a first time thing. This is not going to happen to you every now and then. Okay. So once you have the control panel, those of you who are developers who have already seen this control panel already know about this control panel. It looks very much similar to a premium looking control panel, but some of the features over here are restricted. But what we are interested in this control panel, in this particular control panel, is not all these things, but which is down here below in the software section. You have all these sections, as you can see over here, like the file section, preference section, databases section, domains, email, metrics, security, and then you have this software section. So in this software section, what you're going to do is you are going to go to this Softaculous apps installer. So you're going to click on this Softaculous app installer, and once you do that, your installer is going to load. Now remember this one thing again, that since this is a free hosting platform, you will need to you will need to install your WordPress multiple number of times, because that is very much uh, frequently, that is something that very much frequently happens over here in this kind of free hosting platform. So don't get demotivated by that. If your WordPress do not get installed in the first go, it is going to be definitely installed in the second chance, or in the third chance. Okay, so don't get demotivated by that. So what we see over here are the top scripts. As you can see, Joomla is another CMS that you can make use of, but we are interested in WordPress at the moment, because this one is the most popular CMS out there. So those of you who are practicing with WordPress, you need to install WordPress. So what we are going to do over here, as you can see this install button over here, we're going to click on this, and they are going to show up this thing. So like I have said already, this kind of things happen a lot in this kind of free hosts. We're going to go to this Softaculous app installer back again, and again click on install WordPress. Okay, now we have it. Like I have already told you that some of the problems are going to show up, but don't get demotivated by it. Just keep on refreshing the page, or in some cases just keep on going back and coming forward, like with the help of these arrows. Okay, and it will work like a charm. Nothing will happen. It will just install itself. But since this is a free host, this kind of things happen. So as we can see over here, this is the installation URL where the website is going to, where the WordPress is going to be installed. So this is the URL. You don't need to make changes over here, since this is a free host again. You cannot use HTTPS over here. So HTTP protocol is only going to be used. And as you can see over here, the version is being shown over here, the version of WordPress, obviously. Now this is where it gets a little bit interesting. Here you are supposed to set up your admin username and admin password. Those of you who are practicing with WordPress already knows about this thing. So what we are going to do is we are going to set up admin password as admin, and over here we are going to set up uh, like 1234 at the rate 2023, something like this. So we're going to use something like this, or what we can use also is pro free at the rate 2023. So some password like this we're going to use. I'm going to copy, I'm going to keep on copied this thing copied in the clipboard, so that I can make use of this thing later on. So let's copy this, and after doing all these things, do not touch anything that you see over here. There is no need to touch anything, just you need to make changes to this admin username and admin password. That's it. You need to set your admin password again. Don't keep the default password. If you keep the default password, just keep it copied. Otherwise you can just copy create a new password over here and copy it and keep it with you. Okay, so admin email, as you can see that email, this is that email that we have used as our temp mail, or our temporary email, disposable email is being used over here. Whatever email you will use as your as your primary email for creating your hosting account over here is going to be used in this admin email uh, blank. Okay, so what we are going to do is we are going to scroll down all the way down, and then we are going to see this install. Okay, once we click on this install, your WordPress is going to be installed. Again, in this stage also sometimes the installation fails. Don't worry about that. Again reload the screen, and again go on with the installation, and your website uh, will be ready. WordPress will be installed in the server. So this is going to take some time. So now this particular website is ready, and it is here in this URL, as you can see. Now it is available in this particular URL. How you are supposed to access the backend of it? Those who are the WordPress users, they already know that they will have to use this WP underscore. I mean sorry, WP dash admin, not underscore, and then press enter. Once you press enter, you will be taken to this admin backend access. Click on admin and then just paste the password that we have copied from there, what we have set up as a password, and just click on login. Once you click on login, you will be able to see the WordPress dashboard, and that's it. You can now practice your WordPress, building your WordPress website in the live server. And trust me, uh, most of the things that you will do over here is pretty much going to work. In a couple of free hosting websites, I have seen that they show up a lot of problems while you are creating your website in the live server. But this particular pro free hosting platform is something that is going to provide you with a seamless experience in creating your website. But again, I'm telling you, don't use this for creating an original website, a professional website for your clients or for yourself. Just use this for practicing and upgrading your skills in developing a WordPress website in the live server, and it will be a good experience, trust me. So again, at the end of this video, I would like to say that this is not a sponsored content. Pro Free Host hasn't offered me with any kind of money or anything. I am just providing you with a way by which you can upgrade your skills in developing a WordPress website in the live server. So having said that, thank you for watching this video. Please do like, share and subscribe to this YouTube channel of mine, and I will be back with another video where I'll be showing you how you can work with your WordPress website in the local server. Thanks for watching.